My name is Larkin Sell. I am the founder of My Powerful Choices. I am a law of attraction coach and a lifelong psychic intuitive medium. I'd like to invite you to check out mypowerfulchoices.com. If you like what you see, you can subscribe in about 10 seconds with your name and your email. It's as easy as can be, and you will receive our inspiring newsletter as well as radio shows and event updates. And for subscribing, you will receive 3 free training videos from My Powerful Choices. In the welcome video, I will share with you the next steps you can take if you are interested in discovering how to create lasting change with My Powerful Choices. This video in particular is about how to get the most out of your reading. I am a law of attraction coach, but also as a lifelong psychic intuitive medium, I understand the connection between the two. You see, the law of attraction is working all the time, 24/7. And the spirit world also abides by the law of attraction. There's 2 types of people out there. There's the type that really rely on psychic readings, tarot cards, mediumship as a part of their decision-making process in their daily lives. And then there's the opposite end of the spectrum. Those of you who consider all of that stuff taboo, you want scientific proof for everything, concrete, down-to-earth decisions. Well, these 2 seemingly different aspects of decision-making in our life are really very connected, and they both abide by the same laws. Doesn't really matter if you believe in the psychic side of things or not. What matters is you and your powerful choices. It's all about you learning how to make powerful choices, learning how to become a co-creator of your life with the universe. And this little video is for both types of people. We all have these psychic abilities. They're innate within each and every one of us. When we're children, we're either encouraged or discouraged to use those abilities. For those of us who have been discouraged and taught that they're taboo, we tend to turn that switch off and we cease developing those psychic and intuitive abilities. The other side of that are the people that were encouraged and supported in using these innate abilities that are beyond just our thinking brain and our 5 senses. And if you use it, you increase its strength and its abilities. It's just like anything. The more you use and practice something, the stronger and better it becomes. If you don't use it, you lose it. So we have these 2 types of people. And chances are, depending on which way you were encouraged or discouraged as a young person, has resulted in your beliefs in this right now at this point in time. Again, it doesn't matter what you believe in here. What matters is that we see the understanding between the spirit world and the law of attraction, and that we understand that it's all about our choices. And so for those of you that do not believe in this type of thing, hopefully this will encourage you to broaden your awareness a little bit and see that there's a practical side to our intuitive and psychic abilities. For those of you that rely on this to make your decisions for you, I'm going to show you how to get the most out of your reading and what readings really should be all about. First of all, there's usually 3 things that happen in a reading that are actually not good for you, that don't help you make good decisions. People either go to test the reader, and they're always looking to catch the reader and falsify them and say that they don't know what they're doing. Disprove the reading to themselves. And then you waste your money and you waste your time on the reading. The other aspect is the person that goes in looking for a particular answer instead of going with questions and goals and giving those as questions for the reader to help give them pertinent information. The third is the person that goes in and they want to be told what to do. They are avoiding making their own decisions because they believe there's a right or wrong answer. And they're looking for the psychic or the medium to tell them what to do. If you are doing that and you find that you are not creating lasting change in your life, and you keep going to readers over and over and having them tell you what to do, you are creating by default. The law of attraction is always working 24/7. And you have two choices. You are either creating by default or you're making choices, powerful choices, and being a conscious co-creator in your life. Those are your only two choices. So if you are wanting other people to tell you what to do, you are creating by default. You're giving up your power. Here's what I do, and here is what a good reader should do and what should happen in a good reading. A good reader should validate you, your intuitions, your gut feelings, and should offer you a greater sense of awareness of your power of choice. A good reading should make you more aware of your options so that you're aware of more choices that you have. Here's the other thing that should happen. It's that nothing is set in stone. It's really important to keep that in mind. Nothing is set in stone. When a reader is giving you what they're foreseeing happening in the future, there's actually an infinite number of possibilities. But the ones that are closest to being manifested, the ones that are in the process of being created, not just by you, but by the thoughts and feelings and intentions of other people and other circumstances, are what come to us. Because when we're doing a reading, we're picking up on a vibrational frequency. So I usually I focus on 2 to 3 of the strongest vibrational frequencies that are what is in the process of being created for you in your life. And those are what I offer the person that is getting the reading. Those are the things I offer that I see. It does not mean those things are set in stone. They're never unchangeable. And that's the exciting part. The problem is that people are wanting to know what's going to happen and what they should do. And there's really no point in doing that because it's all about you and your choices. And if you want to create lasting change, if you want to be empowered by your choices, what should be happening is you can find out from the reader where you're headed, what you have lined up for yourself, and what is the most probable creations that are being in the process of being manifested at that particular time. And then that reader should give you your available choices, should reveal to you and help you become aware of the different options you have that you might not have been aware of. And that's the exciting thing. This is the cornerstone of psychic readings right now. This is what they should be transforming into. And this is what I'd like to encourage you to set yourself up for. Find a good reader that does readings this real, true way, because we all have these abilities. And go in with clear-cut questions. There's one more thing I want to cover before we round up here. And it's a question a lot of people ask me. They ask me, why would a reader ask a question? If they're psychic, why do they need to ask anything? Well, it's because when you step outside of our realm of the 5 senses in our human brain, there's infinite things going on, infinite vibrations. When we do a reading for you, what we're doing is we're honing in on the particular vibrational frequency of the loved one or the spirit guide or angel that has a message for you, or the particular circumstance or person that you're asking us about. So the reason we ask questions initially, and every reader is different. Some readers want an object that has to do with the person you're inquiring about. Some people want a photograph or a name or a question. Any of those things work for me. We just need something that has that vibrational frequency for us to hone in on. Once we do that, the floodgates channel in that are connected to that particular frequency. Doing readings is about tapping into the really subtle energies that our 5 senses and our human brain usually miss. That's what it's all about. And I am all about results. I want concrete results. So whether you are going the side of getting readings or whether you're more into the scientific, down-to-earth psychology of things, it doesn't matter. What matters is you become aware of your choices and you learn to make powerful choices for yourself. And I'm all about results. So when I give somebody a reading, I'm going to give them their available choices and help them to become aware of those choices and make their own powerful choices. Because that, my friends, is how you get the most out of a reading. And that is how you create lasting change for yourself. So when you go to a reading, you know, the reader will ask you things. If they're a good reader, they'll ask you for validation because the information that comes in is so vast. And oftentimes, I'm getting way more information for the person than the person is even aware of. So I need to ask things like, Maria is here. Do you know Maria? She has important information for you. Oftentimes, Maria is a relative that died long before that person was born, but yet it's a guardian angel for that person. And I can get into the specifics of Maria, but the person I'm reading for has to know who Maria is first. So this is why we ask questions back and forth. Anyway, I'm hoping this is helping you guys to understand that the spirit world uses the law of attraction and how to get the most out of your reading so you don't waste time and money trying to get someone to give you answers that need to come from you and your powerful choices. I would like to invite you to visit our radio shows, our archives, and our weekly live shows by going to blogtalkradio.com/Larkin Sell. That's LARKINSELL. And use them as pick-me-ups, as inspiration. They are a year's worth of archives for free law of attraction coaching and the support and validation that I wish I had when I was learning to use the law of attraction myself. I'd also again like to remind you to visit mypowerfulchoices.com. You can subscribe and get your free training videos. And also for those of you in Cincinnati, on September 20th, we are going to be having from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m. a wine, chocolate, and cheese angel party. For $25, you can get a free ticket for free chocolate, free wine, free cheese, and a free 10-minute reading that I will give you. And that's a $75 value for $25. This will be at the Blue Ash Spiritual Center on Reed Hartman Highway in Blue Ash, Ohio. You can find out more about this by listening to the My Powerful Choices shows on Blog Talk Radio and by subscribing at mypowerfulchoices.com. You'll get all the updates on that event and more. And also you can visit us on Facebook by going to facebook.com/mypowerfulchoices Awareness Network 2013. Like us and you'll get all the updates for this fantastic event. It's a great way, whether you believe in readings or not, to get some powerful insight into making powerful choices for yourself in using the law of attraction. I believe in each and every one of you. I want to thank you so much for joining me on this video, and I wish you an amazing day.